Good evening, folks. It's Jim. It's Thursday, the 24th day of my writing challenge, and this is the video just updating you on status for tonight. I had a good productive day, although just one more sprint today. Nice chunk of words, 1568, and we're into 84,000 and change. So we've got a little under 6,000 to go, so we're looking at not a whole lot of time left to write this first draft. I've put 30 hours into it. I'm expecting to put 2 more hours in, so that's a total of 4 sprints, maybe 5, because I have 5 chapters left to write. Although, what I did today is, in addition to writing the one sprint, I also did some pretty heavy work outlining and revising, and what I did is I went through, started rearranging some of the cards and trying to figure out where things made sense. Another very important piece of the puzzle is I added in what day each chapter fell on. So this is kind of putting the timeline together of the story to help me make sense of it. And what I'm finding is that there's a little bit of thinness in so like Wednesday's really well covered. So the book starts on a Wednesday. Wednesday's really well covered, and then Thursday is not. There's a little bit missing for Thursday, a little bit missing for Friday. Gets a little funky through the weekend, and then Monday picks up, and then Tuesday, and then into the following Wednesday. So this covers the book covers pretty much a week of time for the characters, and so that little bit of muddiness in the Thursday and the Friday, and even into the weekend there. There's a little bit of muddiness that'll all get cleaned up in editing, but what I'm thinking is it's possible that the 4 chapters down here that I haven't written yet will probably make more sense once I see what needs to be fixed in the actual revision. So it's possible that I may not actually get to write any of these to call the draft complete. I've definitely got 1 chapter to finish because I wrote this great training sequence, and it's going to go a little long. I thought it was going to be 2 chapters, but it's actually going to be a 3rd one because I've got good cliffhangery type things going out of 1 into 2 and then 2 into 3, and I wanted to keep those all together. So that's going to be all one big chunk, and I need 1 more scene to finish that off, 1 more chapter, and then it flows on from there. So there might be another chapter here and there in here to fill in, but for the most part, I think it's from 45 to 60. This story's pretty solid, and from like 1 to 40, it's pretty solid. Although, like I said, some of those blank chapters will have to be plugged in here, and I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or if I'll just write 35 tomorrow and then probably call the draft done at that point, and then start the revision process. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I think I'll have some time tomorrow to really to dig into this and print off the manuscript as it now stands, and then really start to look at it and see where I can start plugging in some gaps, whether it's writing a whole new scene or finessing the scenes I've already got. You can see on the outline there's a lot of chapters here that are still quote-unquote in progress versus complete, and those are just chapters I need to go in and just kind of clean up and tidy up a bit. 55 and 57 are just super short scenes. There's not really a whole lot to them, so I'm not going to expand those too much. They're just kind of quick little gotcha kind of scenes, introducing more characters and some special bits about them. But so yeah, I feel like in the last couple of days I've made a huge amount of progress in terms of the outline, because not only have I started to kind of move these cards around and get a better sense of the story flow, I've renumbered all the chapters, so I've gotten rid of the chapter A's and the Y's and the Q's and the M1s and the M4s, all those weird chapter numbers. I've gotten those taken out, and yeah, so this is getting to be much closer to a complete outline in terms of looking at this and seeing the story flow from beginning to end. And the word counts are getting closer, so we're closing in, marching toward the end here. Definitely by the end of the week, should be done Saturday. Unlikely it'll spread into Sunday unless I get really busy on Saturday. But things are looking good, and like I said, the outline's in great shape, so I call this another successful day, and I hope that you had a good Thursday and that your writing is going well, or whatever you're working on. So have a great night, talk to you tomorrow, and happy writing.